Hey everybody, this is Jennifer Cortez with Finish Line TC Services and also CEO and instructor of My TC Academy. So today we're going to be talking about the Hubbard Clause, okay? If you've worked with agents before or are thinking about working with an agent, it is important that you understand what a Hubbard Clause is. So a Hubbard Clause gives the buyer a set period of time to sell their current home before being obligated to close on the new property. If they cannot sell during that time period, then they can typically back out of the contract without losing their deposit. Now, let's understand how this works, okay? Now, as a transaction coordinator, you are not doing anything with this, but it's important to understand what agents go through. And when you hear that term, Hubbard Clause, it's important that you understand what actually it is and how it works. So a Hubbard Clause, the way it works is that the buyer makes an offer and it'll include a Hubbard Clause right in the contract, okay? And it'll state that it is contingent upon the sale of their existing home. A seller can either accept or decline. The property is technically then under contract if they decide to move forward with it, but they are still open to backup offers in case this one doesn't go through. Now, typically they'll have something in there like a kick-out provision. Many Hubbard clauses will include what's called like a kick-out clause, meaning that the seller can accept another offer and the buyer has a short window frame to either do the following. They can either remove their contingency and move forward with the purchase, even if their home has not sold, or cancel their contract to allow the seller to accept a new offer. Now, the benefits to this is that it provides the buyer security so that they won't get stuck paying two mortgages. Or for the seller, it keeps their property in play so that they can entertain other offers and they can trigger this clause if a better offer comes in. Now, some things to consider. It can make a buyer's offer less competitive, especially in a hot market, because sellers are typically moving forward with offers that have less contingencies, and buyers must be prepared to act quickly if the clause is triggered. Okay, so they must be ready to go. And then the timeline must be clearly spelled out to avoid any disputes. Now, if you are an agent and you are planning on using a transaction coordinator, be sure to check us out at Finish Line TC Services. If you are someone that is interested in becoming a transaction coordinator, maybe working with agents or investors, check us out at My TC Academy. We are currently on the school app, but you can also follow us here on YouTube. Okay, we give a lot of free content here as well. I will check you guys out in the next video.